The other day I reached out to you on Instagram and I'd asked if you would be interested in a what I eat in a day video, and I got a huge response from you. Thank you so much. It was a positive response, and so I am putting together a video for you today to show you what I eat in a day. I have lost 9 pounds so far, and I am using the app iTrackBites. I will explain more of that in just a second. The company Vont reached out to me the other day and they were wondering if I would like to use their kitchen scale. I was very interested in it and I looked up their site and I had told them yes, I would like to try it out, and they responded back to me and told me that you are going to get a 10% off discount code, which I will have linked below. And also, United States residents are going to get one for free. I will have all the details to the giveaway in this video for this really nice kitchen scale. Their kitchen scale is a digital scale and it comes with a lifetime guarantee. Years ago, I was on Points Plus through Weight Watchers and I had lost quite a bit of weight on that program, and I was searching for another program that was very similar, if not identical, to the Points Plus program. I come across iTrackBites, and you can get the app for free on your phone, but I chose to pay the $30 a year so that I could have all the special bells and whistles that come along with it. There are different programs on this app. You can choose just exercise, you can choose fat-free, carb, low-cal, whatever suits you. You get to personalize it to whatever works for you. I have found that the carb counter is the one that's the closest to the Weight Watchers Points Plus. So that's the one that I'm using. When I show this on my camera, for whatever reason, I think it's because it's digital, it kind of gives like a jumping effect to the screen on my phone. But I really want to show you exactly how this app works, and it's still really clear when you see it. So I'm going to show you throughout my day what I'm eating. So this is inside of the iTrackBites app. I have set it up for 28 bites for a day. It wanted me to do 26, but I knew on Weight Watchers I did really well with 28 to start out with, so that's what I ended up doing. But it has breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, activity, healthy checks. You can add any notes. You can be part of communities. You can do a weigh-in, which I try to do that every week. You can add foods. Here's how you add all of that, is you just push this little button. Food, your weight. They have a scanner on it, which I am so loving that scanner. And then you get to favorite foods. So I'm gonna hit breakfast. I'm gonna show you. So up here is like results, 0 bites, favorites, my food, recipes, and then brands, that's your restaurants. So if you hit brands, you can go into all kinds of different brands, but then you would hit restaurants, see all, and then you can look up whatever restaurant and it breaks the food down into bites. Let me go back into breakfast. Okay, so I have favorites right here, and it gives how many bites per of my favorite foods that I eat most often. You know, like turkey, bacon, burger, all that. They also have a place of just my food that is just things that I have entered. And then they give you 49 bites for the week. Me personally, I try not to go over the 28 a day because I know my body and it doesn't lose as quickly if I personally go over 28 a day. This morning, me and Jason cooked up a pack of turkey bacon. I like the turkey bacon from Oscar Mayer. That one just tastes the best to me. Turkey bacon is lean, of course, and you can crisp it up. To me, it has a really super good flavor. It doesn't have all the gristle in it like regular bacon does, and I personally do not like the gristle in regular bacon. Jason prefers regular bacon. I scanned the package of the turkey bacon, and for 3 slices, it comes up 2 points. You can adjust this on their little meter of how many slices you want, and then it will show you how many points goes with the slices as you are adding them or subtracting them. I'm gonna have some egg beaters to go along with that bacon. Okay, so I hit the plus breakfast. I'm gonna hit the scanner button up here. There it is on the side. Okay, it says 1 point for 3 tablespoons. I'm gonna adjust that because I do my egg beaters with cups, and I do a 1/2 cup of egg beaters, and it's 1 point for a 1/2 cup of egg beaters, which I have mine all poured out right there and ready to go in the pan. But I have to hit track first so that it counts it for the day, and I have 25 points left for the day. Because my breakfast is so low in points, I am going to have a slice of this bread. This is Sara Lee Delightful 45 calories. So I'm gonna flip this over to the scanner. I'm gonna hit that breakfast button again, hit scan. 2 slices is 2 points, but I only want 1 slice, so it's 1 point. I'm gonna hit, and it's set on breakfast, and I'm gonna hit track, and I'm down to 24 points, and it figured in my breakfast. And this is what breakfast looks like this morning for me. I have 3 slices of bacon, a 1/2 cup of the egg beaters. I did add salt and pepper to that. I have a slice of toast, and for butter, I use spray butter. I can't believe it's not butter, spray butter. And I do not count the butter because it's basically 0 for just a couple of sprays on the toast. And I have my coffee. When I make eggs, you can bump up the amount of eggs as far as adding vegetables. I do not count mushrooms, green peppers, red peppers, onions. I don't count any of that. That was free food on the Weight Watcher program I used to follow, so I just keep it free food with the iTrackBites too. The stuff that I do count, I count pineapple because it's more of a sugary type fruit. I also count corn, watermelon I will count, but all the other vegetables I do not count, and it works. So if you wanted to those eggs, which I have on occasion, I do add green pepper, onion, mushrooms. You can turn it into a omelet. You can scramble it up with all the veggies in it however you want. You can put it in the oven and make it in the little muffin tins to take with you, or you can put it in a cup, put it in the microwave, and cook it all together in a cup and have a little breakfast mug. That would make it easy to run out the door. Okay, for Zupa Soup tonight, Jason's gonna read off the nutrition facts, and I'm gonna add it to my iTrackBites. So I hit the plus button, I'm going into food. I want to add a new meal, so I hit this plus button, and I'm going to give it a name, which is Zupa. Okay, so does it say serving size, Jay?
Yep, 1 cup.
In the serving, I'm going to change this to 1 cup. So calories?
201.
Okay, total fat?
12.
Carbs?
16.
Fiber?
1.5.
And protein?
7.7.
7.7. Okay, you can hit save to save this, but it is going to be 5 bites for 1 cup of Zupa Soup. So I'm going to save this. I'm also going to hit this little heart button to favorite it because we eat Zupa Soup quite often. We just love it. I'm going to put this in for dinner. And then I can adjust it. So if I wanted 1.5 cups, it would be 8 points for 1.5 cups. I'm going to keep it at that, and we'll adjust it as needed. So I'm going to hit track, and that tracked it for dinner. For lunch, I am going to have a corn dog. I'm going to hit lunch, go to the scanning button, scan. And for 1 corn dog, it is 5 bites. I'm gonna hit the lunch part. This is breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. And I'm going to track it. So I have 11 bites left for the day. To go along with that corn dog, I'm gonna have some baked Ruffles. Okay, so we get 11 chips for 3 bites. So I have 8 points left for the day. Okay, let me try to explain this best I can. Jason might have to jump in here and help me because he really did figure this out with these potato chips. So 11 chips, we figured it was 28 grams. Okay, chips are inconsistent with the ounces and grams, so we figured in 28 grams is close to an ounce, right? So what I end up doing is I weigh my chips. I don't count out 11 chips. I weigh my chips to 1 ounce, and it's working. It's perfectly fine. It's still 3 points for 1 ounce of chips. I'm going to use my Avant scale. I put the paper plate on the scale so that it can calculate that paper plate before I start adding the chips to it. I'm gonna turn the scale on, put the chips on there until I get to 1 ounce. I have a lot of crumbs in this bag. I'm getting to the end, so this is gonna be kind of a crummy lunch. If I go over, I just keep taking them off and it adjusts. This is a really touchy scale. This is amazing. Okay, this is my lunch for 8 bites. I have a corn dog, some potato chips, and I will have a little bit of ketchup and mustard to dunk that corn dog into. For drinks, I have ice water, iced tea. I drink my coffee black. If you use creamer, you gotta count your creamer. And I also have some Crystal Light that I have to add into water if I just get tired of water and I need something a little different. I add Crystal Light into my glass of water too, which Crystal Light is 0. Some more lunch ideas that we have had in the past: tuna fish. Tuna fish is amazing for calories and it goes well with the iTrackBites. Pizza rolls seem to work really well with the iTrackBites, where pizza itself isn't great. It's higher in the Bites program. So I'm fine with pizza rolls. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Turkey lunch meat is basically no points. I mean, it's 1 point for like quite a bit of turkey. And then as a backup, I always have some lean cuisines in my freezer for days that I just don't feel like thinking about what am I gonna have for lunch today. I just grab something out, pop it in the microwave, and it's good. For an afternoon snack, I am going to have some of this Krispy Kreme donuts popcorn. It is really good. It's like caramel corn, but it seriously tastes like a glazed Krispy Kreme donut. Okay, so I entered it into the iTrackBites. I'm only gonna do half of a serving, which is 3/4 of a cup, and that leaves me with 6 points for the day. And again, I'm going to use the Avant scale, so I'm gonna put my little bowl on there that I want my popcorn in. I'm gonna weigh this out. Okay, so that's my popcorn. That actually gave me quite a bit of popcorn for half of the serving. Speaking of snacks, I'm gonna share a few of them that I have found that I enjoy. So the first one is peanut butter M&Ms. Now, when I scan these and I put them in, I think it comes up like 16 pieces for four bites, I believe. But if you take the scanner and you move the number up, you will see that it actually goes up to 17 M&Ms for 4 bites. And that's something I have learned to mess around with, is those numbers. So when you put something in, move your serving up a little bit just to see if you might get a couple more of something. Peanut M&Ms, same thing. You get 12 pieces for 4 bites. But again, move the number a little bit and you might get more of these too. Fiber One is really good for keeping me fuller longer because of the fiber. So I have some of these chocolate chip cookie bars, and I also have the brownie ones. One is only 2 bites for a serving. These go really good with coffee. I mean, for 2 bites in the afternoon even, with a cup of coffee, it is a good snack. Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies, they are 1 bite per cookie. So you can have 4 Thin Mints for 4 bites. Goldfish cheddar crackers, for 55 of these little crackers, it is 4 bites. Reese's Thins, they have dark Reese's Thins or just regular chocolate Reese's Thins. These you get 3 Thins for 5 bites. Ice cream. These are 2 bites for 1 of these little fudge bars. These are really good. I've talked about these in my previous video. They're a silky chocolate and they're really good. I mean, for 2 bites, can't beat it. Just like those Fiber One little cookies, 2 bites, they're perfect. These are my all-time ultimate favorite ice cream. This is the Skinny Cow Ooh La La Chocolate Truffle. For 1 of these, it is 3 bites, and it is worth every single bite of ice cream. They have this thin layer of chocolate that goes over top of chocolate ice cream. And on the bottom by the stick right here, they have a thicker chocolate. Oh, it is so good. Whew, that is a wicked onion. Oh my goodness. My nose is sniffling and my eyes are burning a little bit. Tonight for dinner we are making Zupa soup. This soup is so good. Have you ever had it? If you haven't, definitely give it a try. It has potatoes and sausage, onions, a little bit of red pepper flakes, some bacon pieces. You put kale in it and you add a little bit of heavy cream. Oh my goodness, this is one of the best soups. We actually make this almost all the time in the fall. And speaking of fall, the day I'm filming this, it is June 1st, and our weather stinks so far this year out here. My goodness. It is in the 50s and 60s, rain, it's just a chilly day. So I'm really glad I planned to have some soup this week. I've been hungry for soup, and I think it's because our weather has been just so crappy lately. Oh, this one should clear up our sinuses and warm our bones. It's a good one. I don't know the logistics of it. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this. Jason, you didn't jump in earlier when I asked you to jump in, you little stinker. He was just over on the side nodding his head. But this one, you might have to jump in on this loaf of bread.
What?
I don't know the logistics. Oh, see, he's my math guy. Okay, so on the side, we have discovered this loaf of bread from Walmart is only $1. And it is the French bread in their bakery section. Okay, so, oh, you're gonna scan it? You have to, come here, honey. Come on. Good job, buddy.
4 points.
Okay, so 4 points for an eighth of the loaf.
Cut it into 8. That's 4 points.
Yeah.
But then we'll cut it in half again, or in 16, and that's 2 points.
Honey, do you not have your makeup on for the video today, buddy?
No, I didn't feel like putting makeup on today.
Yeah, and then I work my points right down to whatever I can have. If I can have 2 points that day, then I'll take the 2 pieces. And if I can only have 1 point, then, you know, I do the 1 piece of bread. So I need, what'd you do wrong?
Nothing.
What'd you do?
It says you had a donut today. I wanted to know what
I don't have a donut. That's at popcorn.
That's what it says. Sneaking donuts on
Is that
you?
what it says? Is that popcorn comes up as a donut?
Donut. Half serving.
I had no idea. I didn't even notice when I put it in. Oh my goodness.
You and Justin went to Dunkin' Donuts while you were out today, didn't you?
I'm not saying nothing. All right, this is what my dinner looks like. I have a slice of bread with a little bit of butter on it, and then a cup of this Zupa soup. I actually filled up a little more on kale because kale would be 0 points with it. So I put a little extra kale in there. For a snack, one of my snacks, because I get 2 tonight. I'm excited about it. So I'm gonna have one of these Skinny Cow Ooh La La chocolate truffle ice creams. And for 1 bar, it is 3 points. I'm gonna move this over to the little apple sign, which is for snack, and I'm gonna track it. Look at this deliciousness. Don't you wish you had one? Don't worry, I'll eat this for you. Okay, me and Jason are settling in for the night, and we are gonna watch some television, so we decided to have some popcorn. This one is mine, and it is 3 points, so that leaves me with 1 point for the day. Okay, time for the giveaway. Let me tell you a little bit about this scale. So it is a slim feature. It doesn't take up much room. You can change it from kilograms to ounces to pounds, and it weighs up to 11 pounds. Vaunt is opening this to US residents only. To enter for this giveaway, I am asking you a question, so answer it in the comments down below. My question is, what food item would you use to weigh out on this scale? I will be announcing the winner over on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will leave this giveaway open for 1 week. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions about the iTrackBites, make sure that you leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Don't forget to enter the contest and also follow me on Instagram because that's where I will be announcing the winner. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you soon.